morning students. Last time we studied about the respiration, the basic concept of the respiration. The respiration is a biochemical process in which organic food is oxidized in the presence of oxygen and there is liberation of chemical form of energy, that is 38 ATP molecules. Now, under the same one chapter, we are going to study about the second one lecture, that is under respiration. We are going to study about the human respiratory system. Now, the system means when number of organs collectively perform a single function, for example, respiration, then this system is called as human respiratory system. Means in the function of respiration, the first part included, that is nose, second one pharynx, third one larynx, fourth one trachea, fifth one bronchi, sixth one lungs, and seventh one is diaphragm. These 7 parts, they take place an important role in the function of respiration, hence collectively called as human respiratory system. Now one by one we studied about the details of each part, in which the first one part is nose. The first part of human respiratory system, nose, it is a conical elevation present on our face. If you observe laterally, our nose, it looks as like, and if we observe from the front, it appears as like this. Now this nose, it consists of these slit like openings. These are called as external layers, and internally here is also the openings. These are called as internal layers. If you observe in this view, our nose, it is divided into 2 parts. That is, this one is and this one is. These two are the nasal chambers. That is, our nasal cavity, it is divided into 2 chambers. That is right nasal chamber and left one nasal chamber. Now this partition, it is due to a structure. This structure is called as mesenteroid. Due to the presence of mesenteroid, internally nose is divided into 2 chambers, that is right nasal chamber and left nasal chamber. Now there are pair of a slit like opening through which air goes inside. These are called as external layers, and here also a pair of internal openings are present. These are called as internal layers. Now when we observe the parts of our nose, it is divided into 3 parts. See, the nose, which is a conical elevation, it consists of 3 parts. The proximal part, it is called as vestibule. This middle one part, it is called as respiratory part, and this innermost part, it is called as olfactory part. That is, nasal chamber or nose, it is divided into 3 parts. First one vestibule, second one respiratory, third one olfactory. Now this vestibule part, it is anterior or proximal part. It consists of hairs, and these hairs, these are for the filtration of air. When we inhale, the air goes inside our nasal chamber. It is filtered out due to these hairs. By the filtration, there is trapping of microorganisms if comes along with the air. Once air comes through this external layers, it came into this respiratory part. Here, this air, it get warm and also it becomes moisture. And the third one part, that is olfactory part. Here there is presence of the olfactory epithelium and it is responsible for the sensation of smell. That is, which type of smell? It is detected in the anterior most part of the nose, which is called as olfactory part, because it is internally lined by olfactory epithelium. It is for the sensation of the smell. This is the first part of our respiratory system, that is nose. In short, we can revise it as our nose is a conical elevation. The first point you can write down, that is a conical elevation. Internally, it is divided into two nasal chambers. These nasal chambers are due to the partition mesenteroid. At the proximal end of the nose, there are presence of a pair of slit-like opening. This is called as external nares, and internally there is internal nares. Now, if you observe our nose, laterally it shows three parts. First one is vestibule. This vestibule part anteriorly consists of hairs, and these hairs responsible for the filtration of air and trapping of the microorganism. Second one part is respiratory part of the nasal cavity. This respiratory part, it is responsible for the warming and moistening of the air. And the interior most part is olfactory part. This olfactory part, which is internally lined by olfactory epithelium, and it is responsible for the sensation of smell. Now, first we completed about the first part of the nose. That is, the internal layers of the nose, it leads into the second one part of the respiratory system, that is called as pharynx. First part of the respiratory system is nose. Nasal cavity internally opens into the pharynx with the help of internal nares. Now this pharynx, it is nothing but a short vertical tube. This short vertical tube, it is nearly about 12 centimeter in length. Actually, this pharynx, it is common passage for air and food. Now this pharynx, it is divided into again two parts. The anterior part is called as nasopharynx, and next one part is called as oropharynx, or it is called as laryngopharynx. That is, the part of pharynx which is present exactly in front of nose, it is called as nasopharynx, and which is present in front of esophagus,